Hello everyone, it's your boy Genius out at the range today with the Springfield Echelon 4.0C or Compact. I know I said it was going to rain for 3 days here in North Carolina, and that is true. This is Sunday afternoon, right after church, a beautiful day today that the Lord has made. And I decided I would get out, try to put a few rounds through this thing before the rain moved in, because I'm sure, or hope anyway, that you guys want to see this new pistol offering from Springfield. Now, a lot of people say they can't believe Springfield has not already released this. A lot of people in the comments said, well, because they wanted you to go out and buy two guns of the same platform. You know, it was genius on their part, whatever the case might be. But either way, it's all Echelon, just smaller. Everything you saw or know on the original Echelon, you'll see here, just in a smaller package. Now, as I have said in the past, I never really liked Springfield polymers, XDM, XDS, XDE, I mean, all the X. You know, I just never was a huge fan of them. It doesn't mean that they were unreliable. Doesn't mean that I hated them. Doesn't mean any of those things. It just simply means they were not a good fit for me. When they came out with the Echelon, they got rid of that grenade-looking, more squared off Glock style grip, I used to call it. Got rid of the grip safety, right? Made it more ergonomic. Got the interchangeable back straps, different texturing. Definitely a lot going on with the slide. Very aggressive slide serrations. Nice set of sights. I love the sight setup on the Springfield Echelon, Hellcat, so forth. A lot of thought went into the slide. Got these little ears at the back like you used to see or still do see on most H&K VP models. Also got the little indentions right in front, right behind the front serrations that really give you a lot of options for gripping and manipulating the slide on this gun. Again, everything that you know and love about the original Echelon. Nice little ledges for memory pads on each side for the lefty and for the righty. Ambi mag release. No need to swap it around. It's already ambi. Ambi slide lock. No thumb safety. 3-slot pick rail up front. Same nice squared off trigger guard. Doesn't have serrations, but it does have stippling on the front of the trigger guard, and it's cut out here underneath also with some texturing on that as well. So you feel like you got a nice purchase, a nice handle on this gun. Now I did, and also the optics mounting system that you have up here. So I don't know, and I'm not too proud to admit that I don't know, because I know that you guys will tell me and we can all learn together. But in this moment right now, I just don't know if Shadow System done it first, or if Springfield done it first, or maybe someone else done it first. But the first that I know of that done this type of optic mounting system with the little pins and so forth to really make it modular so that you don't need plates and things like that, it was kind of, it's a nice touch. I really like that. It's ready to go right out of the box. Whatever optic you want to slap up here, go for it. I put the RMR up here as it's one of my favorite. And we did do a couple of shorts. I did do a couple of shorts on this, and I put during those shorts, I want to say 3 magazines. No, sorry, 4 magazines. So I put 2 15s and 2 18 rounders, whatever that math is. I don't know. 70 something rounds, something like that. I'm gonna try to put about 150, 200 rounds through it today. Again, everything you know about the Echelon, just smaller. Talk about a few of the specs on it, if that is interesting to you. Obviously, it's a 9mm. It is a billet machined melanite finish, optics ready, obviously, captive recoil system. The weight on it is 24 ounces with the flush mag, 25 ounces with the extended mag. MSRP is $679, but it can be had for about $599. Obviously, the color's black, polymer frame. The grip width is 1.2 inches. The overall length is 7.25 inches. And the barrel is a 4-inch hammer forged steel, melanite finish, 1 in 10 rate of twist. tritium front night sight if you get this model with the rear white U notch, if you will, or the U sight. I prefer that over the 3-dot tritium that's also available. I don't really care much about the rear sight. I don't even care if it's blacked out, so I'm not going to pay the extra money, $20, $30, whatever it is, for the 3-dot tritium. 115 round mag, 118 round mag. The height on it is 5.125 inches with the flush mag, and 6.125 inches with the extended mag. So those are all of your specs on this gun. So without further ado, with all that out of the way, on the short, I really did not get to talk too much about the feel in the hand. I did not get to talk a whole lot about, oh, and I like also the way that you replace the back straps on this. Very easy process, not having to drive out any pins or anything like that. Super easy to replace the back straps. I did keep the one on here that came on it from the factory. I do have the 18 round magazine in here, although I believe, if I did my math right, we're going to find out here on camera, that I was able to fit 19 into this. But I'm not going to press my luck by putting one in the pipe and seeing if I can jam the magazine into place. But I'm going to shoot it so that we could talk a little bit about accuracy. And I do have my dot turned off, and these sights do co-witness through this dot. So I'm just going to use the irons on this magazine here, and then on the next magazine I'll turn my red dot on, and we'll see about accuracy and shootability and all those kinds of things. And I mean, it seems like an Echelon to me. Having a little bit of a time picking up that green dot against the contrast of the woods back there. But as you know, I don't know if it's my old eyes or what it is, but my favorite color front sight is generally a fiber optic, red, orange, something like that. Although the night sight tritium field with the orange circle or something, I do a lot better with those. Either way, when I was not missing the 2 or 3 times I missed, it was hitting dead center of the target, standing here at about 13 yards. So I'm going to put my 15 rounder in here, turn on my red dot, and shoot it a little bit with the red dot. Feel like a little bit of a rookie today. I'm missing a couple. I did my short yesterday. It was like 40 degrees out here. It's like 65 today. I didn't miss anything. Anyway, so accurate, sure, definitely accurate. The original Echelon was very accurate. So feel in the hand, to me, again, it is smaller, but I am able to get a 3-finger grip on there without any issue whatsoever. With the interchangeable back straps, you can conform it to you. I don't really talk much about feeling the hand, but it feels amazing in the hand. No issues with that whatsoever. And with the 18 round mag in there, even better. Have an even better grip on the gun. Gun feels amazing in the hand, conceals very well. I love how it takes down, much like, you know, your FN, SIG. Don't have to pull the trigger. Really like that. So probably one of the easiest takedowns in the industry. Not that this one is, but any that take down that way. I can't stand the old pull down tabs on the Glock pistols and any like those. This is absolutely the easiest way to field strip a gun. So I really, really like that. So trigger, it's got, you know, good amount of take up as you would expect on just a stock carry trigger. Hits a wall, breaks a little bit. Rolls a little bit after it hits the wall. Then it breaks. Reset is not very tactile. I mean, barely even audible. I know since my mic is sitting right here, you could probably hear it a lot better on camera than I can, but I can't feel it hardly at all. Barely can hear it. While shooting, I would definitely not hear it. Definitely did not feel it while I was shooting. So certainly you would find me slapping the trigger a little bit, because I'd be wanting to pull my finger all the way back out to be sure that it reset, because again, I can't really hear it while I'm shooting and certainly can't feel it. So it's not a great reset on the trigger. So if you're one of those guys that stand around in the store, some kind of bug trying to get me, what's up? One of those guys standing around in the store and they're doing this right here. Oh, I like that, you know. It's a relatively short reset, but the problem is you just can't really feel it and can't really hear it. But it's a trigger. Get used to it, train with it. It's not a problem. You didn't see me double tapping anything. I have no problem with the trigger. I'm not a trigger snob. It's not gritty. The break on it is predictable. I mean, it's a trigger. What more do you want me to say? It's a you know what, a $600 gun. You know, what do you expect? A staccato trigger. So either way, I think I've told you everything there is to say about it. Barrel lengths, all of that kind of thing. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm just gonna try to run some rounds through it like I normally do. Not gonna be able to put 1,000 through it. Again, we've done that a lot this year. It's starting to become a daunting task to continue to keep doing that, having to prop up the channel, buying all my own guns and ammunition. So into the new year, and unless we find some way to be able to, you know, get some support outside somewhere, get maybe a ammo sponsor or something of that nature, you guys pray about that. We're gonna have to run less and less rounds on these reviews, but already I've gotten about 70, probably 100 with these two mags. I'm gonna try to put about another 150 to get it out to about 250. For me personally, even before I was doing the channel, if I had flawless, you know, performance out of a gun with 250 rounds straight out of the box, no oil, no cleaning, I was fine with that. Totally would carry it. And I trust the platform in general, having already had the original. So let's run a few rounds through it and see how she does. after these 7 right here, that'll be 150 today, 100 prior, so that's 250 rounds. Not an issue to speak of. Definitely got a little better accuracy as I shot it, as I got more used to it. You have to understand, I don't give these things a test run before coming out to the range, so I'm learning as I'm shooting. You know, I don't have the ammunition to waste to do otherwise, but definitely got better with it as it went on. Carrying my 357 SIG Glock today with my universal leather holster, it fit nicely in there for me to be able to pull, because of course if I'd done that already, I'm already considering potentially concealed carrying this, because certainly that's what it was made for. Gonna put these 7 down range to make it a solid 250 without incident. And when I was doing filming some of the layover videos, and I had it on the side step of the Jeep here, it fell off onto the ground and got just a crap ton of dirt all over the slide, just stuck to the grease or whatever was on it from the factory. So technically it's had some sand in it. I did wipe most of it out, but either way, let's go with that. A little bit of a torture test maybe. But let's slap these 7 down range. And a side note, I definitely was getting 19 rounds in that 18 round magazine, and it was in no way tight with one in the chamber to put the magazine in. So that's 20 rounds by my count. I'll take it. Well, there you have it, folks. 250 rounds without incident, Springfield Echelon 4.0C or compact. Didn't think I would have any problems with it out at the range today, and I didn't. Been a ton of fun to shoot. Definitely will consider concealed carrying this gun on this Sunday afternoon. As the pastor said at church this morning, every knee will bow. You can bow now and live forever, or you can bow then and burn forever. And honestly, that is really your only choice, whether you believe that or not. So please, while you have the gift of breath from God in you, make sure you take care of that today. Ask me how you can know. Ask someone how you can know. Take care of that today. Today is a day of salvation. Also, consider going over and supporting me on Patreon. I have about 5 supporters over there, $5 a month. I get 4 of that. That's $20 a month, I believe. Let's see, 5 times 4. I believe that's 20. So I'm gonna need quite a few more of those in the new year. I promise gonna try to put up some exclusive content. I just haven't gotten any good ideas on how to do that. Maybe some of you guys can tell me, but I covet your support over there. Please consider going over there. Cancel anytime. Help me to buy some ammunition so I can maybe do some more 1,000 round reviews in the future. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe. Be sure you subscribe. It helps a ton. Hit the thumbs up, comment. I love interacting with you guys. Make it a blessed day on this day that the Lord has made. As always, to God be the glory.